Hi everyone, welcome back to another Whispers Through the Jump Point. Yes, I'm finally back, and the thing is, due to the nature of the work I do, I can't always guarantee that I can do one of these every week. So this is probably going to be a pretty occasional series still. I will still do them, but it's going to be as when I can. Now, going forward, I really want to actually concentrate my video making on the actual fidelity of the gameplay for Star Citizen. I really enjoy making the damage states videos, which have been really my most popular on this channel. Well, for me anyway, not compared to most other YouTubers, but they've done fairly well. And going forward, I think we're going to have a lot more to do in the game, so hopefully there'll be more actual gameplay on this channel in the next few months or so. Now, a great place to find more news, discussions and opinions on Star Citizen is the Star Citizen subreddit. I came across an interesting thread about a new composer for Squadron 42. Now, I never realised that Pedro Macedo Camacho wouldn't be doing the whole Star Citizen game, but it makes sense. It's such a big project. So we've got a new composer on board. Now, his name's Jeff Zanelli, and he's well known in Hollywood, and he's scored quite a few motion pictures, a few well-known miniseries like Into the West, and he's contributed to scores of Hollywood major feature films like Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, I've got a feeling we'll be hearing some of his music at CitizenCon, but he's already contributed to Star Citizen. Now, I never even knew that he actually composed the music for the Cutlass commercial and also the Constellation commercials. Now, CitizenCon is approaching, and Sandy Gardner is now in the UK. But before she departed, she presented Around the Verse with Ben Lesnick, where they gave details of the upcoming Star Citizen patch 1.3.
Patch 1.3 is coming soon.
1.3 is the first post-merge patch of Star Citizen that may not seem that exciting to you right now, but it is a major technical milestone. It means that we've taken all the disparate streams, game dev, FPS, so on, merged them into one stable build of the game that we can now release things on top of, hopefully fairly rapidly. One thing that is coming to this version of the game is some new guns. We put some size 4 weapons in, which are in preparation for the release of the Constellation and the Retaliator, and we thought we'd let some folks go ahead and play with them. They can be mounted on a couple of our ships right now, and we'll leave it for you to figure out which ones.
I'm betting one of them's a Cutlass.
It is.
But tell me one.
As you can probably tell, I really enjoy the damage states and the actual technical application of how they achieve them incredible effects. Now, that's just one of the things which stands Star Citizen apart from a lot of other games. It's pushing the envelopes of what you can do. Now, it's going to take time, and for me personally, well, they can take as much time as they want. Now, this week in Around the Verse, there was a really interesting piece where Gerard Huckleberry sat down with Matthew Intrieri, and spoke about this.
Ship damage.
Explosions.
So what Shawn did here is he pre-visualized the progression of effects that are going to occur in the ships. And what we are doing is we're making these effects systemic, which means we're going to motivate these effects through the components on the ship. So literally what we see in the video is we have electrical feedback, we have small explosions, and then we have a kind of a weight, and then a kaboom, right? So what we've done is we've broken that apart, and what we've been trying to do is very systemic. We're trying to motivate all the special effects through damage, through the ship's systems. Not just play an effect over the ship, but just really motivate it through ship systems. So one thing we're introducing very soon after CitizenCon is pierceability. So that means that ammo that you shoot at the ship will go through the hull, if given a certain value of your shields and all that. It will strike a component inside and damage it. That component takes enough damage, it may explode. Or it may just give electrical feedback, which can then cause damage elsewhere in the ship. So you'll see arcing lightning going from component to component over the hull of the ship, and then you'll see explosions happening. And then finally, we'll get if enough components have died, we'll have the ultimate explosion. So that's kind of where we're headed with that.
That's very cool. We've just been playing the explosion on loop during this entire time.
Well,
Nobody wants to see us. We're just showing them the explosion.
No one wants to see this. No one wants to.
So, and that was the work from Shawn Ellis?
Yeah.
And that's 100% in CryEngine.
Yeah, and Mike Snowden too. Mike Snowden is also a PFX lead supervisor, so he definitely is responsible for laying some foundation there. I don't want to leave him out.
Well, that was really amazing. Fantastic sound for the explosions as well. Now, if only a very poorly researched article by a publication, an online publication I won't name, looked at some of that stuff, maybe they would have wrote a much fairer article. Anyway, I'm not going to waste my breath over that. I think the game and what is shown about the game through this unprecedented open development basically says it all. Now please remember to check out the links in the description and in the video for the full Around the Verse and all the great videos on the RSI website and YouTube channel. Well, it's the day before CitizenCon, and I'm sure there's going to be some very exciting things revealed. Maybe the cast for Squadron 42. I wonder, will it be this guy? He would certainly be handy against the forces of the dark side. Well, thank you very much for watching once again, and wherever you're watching it out in that big universe, you take care, and I hope to see you sometime soon. Bye for now.